If you're suffering from anxiety or depression, this Bible verse of the day is for you. Let's get into it. Today I'm going to be reading from Proverbs chapter 12, verse 25. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. While there are different causes for depression, the writer of Proverbs identifies an important one, which is anxiety. What's anxiety? Anxiety is worry. It's ultimately the lack of trust in God. David in the Bible battled depression. But the most important thing that you can do and what he did was turn to God every single time he felt that spirit stir up inside of him. He recalled God's loving kindness and knew that God would hold him up. And he stated that God's encouragements were his delight. What does he mean by that? God's word are the kind words that cheer us up, as stated in today's verse. David takes another step, and he always asks God to reveal to him where that spirit is stirring from, and for God to lead him on a different path. He recognizes that anxiety is fixing one's attention on trouble rather than on the promises of God. Therefore, he looks to God to relieve those negative feelings. The Bible verse today is telling us that anxiety causes depression because we're putting our trust in ourselves when we should be trusting God. God tells us to cast our cares upon him because he cares. He wants us to bring anything that may weigh us down to his throne so that he can take care of it because he cares for us. He knows what's best for us. So I encourage you that no matter how painful or difficult your circumstances are or may be in the future, instead of bearing the weight of those difficulties yourself and allowing the enemy to make you become anxious and depressed, you can cast your anxiety on God because he cares for you. And not only does he care for you, he is a faithful and loving God that loves you. I hope this message blessed you, and I encourage you to continue to follow me and others as we read one chapter a day of Proverbs for 31 days. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.